Hi all. August was it 23rd, 24th, 2020, 8/24/2020. Video blog for the day for my Patreon subscribers, many of whom I have to say up front, I appreciate you guys one more time. I say this all the time. Um, I'm thinking very hard about what to do now with the Patreon. I'm noticing less engagement with it, with videos and with downloading of ebooks. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what to do next. And any feedback any of you have would be most appreciated about what you do. I mean, I appreciate the support. And I know some of you are supporting me because um, that's what you want to do and that's the people you are. And I appreciate that. But at the same time, I want to make sure that it's worth your while and that you're getting things that other people are not getting because you're giving things that other people are not giving. Um, it's hard right now to sort of figure out what to do with poetry. Um, I've always been a believer that poetry has a place in the world for social movements and for, speaking up for people. I've recently been aware of a dichotomy that's happening with a lot of people about the difference between sort of pastoral poetry and nature poetry and the kind of stuff that I do, which is not unaware of it, and certainly I write my share of it, but the urgencies of the moment and the urgencies of what goes on inside me internally are also critical, and they've been taking a back seat. Nature has been taking a back seat, although it's all connected. Um, so I recently completed a new poem, um, and I'm going to do a video for you now. Um, I may make this public because I'd love people to see it. I would love for you guys to share it as much as you can. I'm gonna, like I said, I think I'm gonna make this a public video so anybody can see it. Um, I'm not gonna lie. I need my income has become a mess. Um, everything I do to sort of um, everything I do to sort of like supplement it is kind of on stall at the moment, and I've got a lot of bills and a lot of things that need doing. So anything that you can do to spread the word, any new patrons that you guys think would be interested in the kind of work I do, I'd love to see and hear from them. So feel free to share my Patreon and site and invite people to it. I don't want to put more burden on you particularly, but it's the only, word of mouth is the only way this thing works. So here's a new poem for you. Just a couple. Actually, I think I posted this yesterday, early yesterday, very early. It's called a new hymnal. I wanted to have the life some of you apparently have, where you are thoroughly in love with the purple throats of the irises in your yard, and ever tumbling with joy over the individual reds of the house finches on your feeders, where you dive head first into the language of awe when perched atop a local cliff, and sit enthralled by the mushrooms you've spotted in your neighbor's yard, wondering if they'd kill you, but oh, so lovely, how could they? If this is how you are, I honor your optimism over the need for beauty and love and our battle for the lives we all think we all should live. When it comes to awe, I take mine from the voices of those in pain, who yet struggle to be healed, and I say, in the clatter of a world falling apart, there is yet a sacred sound that to me is equal to the slap of humpback waves on the side of your boat. In the color of poster board rage and flags and revolt, I can see the depth of how staggeringly handsome humanity can be in the teeth of the gale of repression. And while repression itself has no beauty to it, the response it engenders and those driven against it, for me comes close to the catch in your breath, from the sight of fields of wild lavender, the scent of the earth warming in spring, the petrichor that predicts the end of a drought that feels to me like the moment the barricades fall. When time comes to me to take in your notion of beauty, I shall take it in as a due reward for pushing through, but until then, I will have to hone my grim admiration for the grim into an edge that will carve down walls. And if you choose to extol your aesthetic as superior, I will turn and hope for the best for you in what is coming, and continue to seek and hope to find a new hymnal in this moment where the old one has begun to falter. Again, I have no objections to pastoral poetry, nature poetry, but it feels sometimes as though it's used as an escape from the world. And it's not an escape for me. All right, all that said, I think I'm going to end it here. It's a relatively short one today. Good luck to all of you. Be safe. And thank you again. Onward.